Writing book 2 was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Hey, my name is Heather Walter and I am the author of Malice and Misrule. Malice is a queer Sleeping Beauty retelling told from the point of view of the villain. It follows Alice as she kind of comes into her dark power and breaks curses, makes curses, meets the princess, falls in love, and has a really explosive ending. In traditional fairy tales, stories that that we've grown up with, a lot of times queer characters can be absent, and not just absent, but purposely excluded. And so when we take these fairy tale retellings or retellings of any kind and we give them this LGBTQIA lens, we're putting ourselves in a story where we have belonged the entire time, and we are reclaiming that and calling it our own and telling other people that you can't exclude us anymore because we belong here. I think we have been told things, taught things, shown things for so long that it's easy to incorporate stereotypes into our writing without even realizing that we're doing it. And so I really look at my work and try to make sure that I'm not perpetuating anything that can come across as a stereotype or can be misinterpreted or even just interpreted in a way that is not beneficial to the community. But the best way that I can do that is to get to know that character on a really deep and fundamental level and present them wholly as they are. It's really interesting when you write a book one, it's just kind of like you and the story and you're getting to know it. And then when you start writing book 2, you have readers, which is like not something I should have anticipated in hindsight. And readers have opinions about where the story should go. And so when I was writing book 2, I got a lot in my head about what someone wanted or what someone didn't want, or just voices telling me that I couldn't. And so it took me a long time to kind of get past that and to reach down to the core of the story to bring it out. And that, I think, is the most important thing that I have learned as a writer, is that every story has a beating heart, and you really do have to find that. And you can't let, as difficult as it is, you can't let external forces kind of pull you one way or the other. And you really do have to try to check your own imposter syndrome as much as possible. So if I were to do anything differently when writing another series, which I am, it's just to try to turn all of that off and just focus on that story, find that beating heart, and let that out.